Um, the two lines down the side of his nose is just a mark to let me know that wood has to be removed to thin out his nose. Then, as you can see down below on his jawline, the face really goes in from the cheekbone here. The face really comes in quite a bit. To give that the hollow cheek look. And then, of course, further back in the head, you know, the back of the jaw is going to be back in here like that. Taking some wood off underneath his jaw. What I'm doing here is the reason why I'm putting in this groove right here. It's not really a groove, but I'm removing the side of his face here, and I'm leaving this part because I want to use it for the Indian's hair a little bit later. Just keep removing wood, trying to get a general shape of his head. Now you know that up here on the forehead, it goes in towards kind of like the top of an egg, you know, the fat bottom of an egg, and so it's not straight up and down from here down, but it actually tapers in as it approaches the top of the skull and rounds in. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to do that on this side as well, to take his forehead in. So I'm going to take those down, take his eyebrows down. The eyebrow plane from the center of this eye to the center of this eye. I'm getting out of frame again. Okay. The center of this eye to the center of this eye, the eyebrow is pretty much flat. Not really flat, but a gradual rounding. And then, you know, in the center of between the eyes, it indents just a little. And then, as I mentioned, from the middle of this eye back, the eyebrow goes back down the side of the face here, curves around, as does this eyebrow, like that. And then in the other part two, I showed you how the eye socket is, of course, is formed by the eyebrow, which is the skull bone. and then it comes down the side of the nose here, and it comes around like this. And that pretty much forms your eye socket, which is why from the lowest point in the nose to your highest point in your nose, if you look at about the middle, that's about where the socket falls. A lot of the way I'm carving today and throughout these videos is not the way I would normally be holding the stick, but it's just too much of a nuisance to keep flipping the stick around while I'm trying to do the video. So I'm trying to do as little of spinning the stick around as I possibly can. So that's kind of why it's a little awkward for me. Of course, it's awkward anyway because of the way I do things, having limited hand strength. But you got to figure whatever gets the job done is what we're after here. So this is how we're doing it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch bits because I want to cut a line. I want to cut a line for the headband. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to this bit here again. This cut would be very easy to do with a knife or a gouge, a flat gouge. If you're hanging in there and watching all of my antics, maybe you can think of this as more of a comedy sketch rather than a how-to video. I think a very fine veiner would have been much easier than trying to do it with power here.